you used to fly to America, but you lived in America and you used to fly it to New South Wales.
Yeah, flight into Sydney Airport. So what we did was, they did a full show on me. It's like AFP it was called. So they just had everything. It was like a 45-minute thing. You know, they put it on Channel 9 a few times. So I'm not saying anything that, you know what I mean, that nobody knows, you know. So I'd fly from Sydney to LA. The way I went about things was I'd go see my people. I go, listen, mate, in town for 2 days. If I had 2 people with me or 3 people. So for the first 8 years, I did everything by myself. I already met these people because I'd been in the States forever, you know what I mean? So I already knew everybody who had contacts and who didn't. So, excuse me. So I'd see them and go, mate, in 10 days, on the 9th day I need it. Because I don't want to grab what I need. Say I grab 2.5 kilos or whatever, 3 kilos it is, right? I don't want to get that on day one. I've got to sit at home with this shit.
You're going to fucking use it.
Well, I was even though I used to pay like a rock star, business was business. I never, ever got high on my own supply till I got home. Everything was done and I'd take out a big chunk for myself, you know what I mean? And then I'd celebrate, you know. So I never, ever, mate, even back in the States, I never fucking have a few lines before I get there because it was unnatural for me to do that. You know, so I just kept my basic routine, what I used to do. So then I'd go see the boys on day 9. I go, boys, here, mate, and they'd take me. Right, I'd go look at the stock and go, yeah, beautiful, I'll take that, Mom. I'd pay them the money. Then they'd drop me back to my mate's house. So, and then the next day, obviously, I'd wake up. The flights weren't till late in the afternoon, say at night time. Then I would, so during the day, cruisy day, I'd just stay at home and stuff like that. So, and then, excuse me, in the afternoon, we'd get prepared. You know what I mean? We'd get prepared, roll it all out, vacuum seal it, shit, wrap it to my body. I'd have a shower, wrap it to my body.
You'd roll the Coke out flat.
Yeah, flat like a pizza base.
Yeah, and then you'd vacuum seal it.
Yeah, vacuum seal
and
it.
you'd stick it to your like skin or to like a vest.
Okay, at first I did it to the skin. The very first time they had all that silver duct tape.
Yeah,
mate. When I ripped it off, I was like, mate, it's like taking flesh off. It was. So then I started using the white singlet. So I put a white singlet on, then I'd strap it to me, and then like I'd have like a pair of tights, and strap them to my tights around my thighs. So it'd come around here, my front. It'd go around my back and under my arms and around my legs. So I'd do that.
How many kilo could you fit on you?
2.5.
2.5.
Easy. Some of the other boys, they got a little bit ambitious and they were doing 3. Does
it get a bit bulky when you start doing that extra 500 grams?
It does. And also you want to wear minimal clothes. Like I like to wear like a little thin jumper like this and like a T-shirt, and I'd have 2 singlets obviously. So I'd have one singlet on me, the shit strapped to me. I'd put a singlet over the top. And I'd put a T-shirt, like a dark T-shirt, and then I'd have a jumper. Because sometimes they ask you to take your jumper off. And I'd have a pair of boardies, like long pair of boardies, and just, you know, like shoes and socks on.
Yeah, because you want to look like you're not fucking smuggling. You don't want to wear like a fucking winter suit in
That's
like
right.
summer.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you got to make yourself look very comfortable and very at ease, you know what I mean? And like I said, I did this for 8 years by myself. That's why when they got me, they went so far back. They just see me and they just look, even though I got caught with what I did, but I think they punished me for like previouses and that too. They just went, this fucker's been doing this a long time.
Did you have any close calls in that 8 years when you were doing it by yourself?
None.
Nothing.
Fuck. Didn't even get fucking pulled aside. I got nothing. I got no. Don't get me wrong. When I get back to Australia, I'd always get pulled aside by customs. At first, I was okay because, mate, when I started doing, mate, I don't even think I had hair on my chin. Like I've always kind of had like a baby. Like I don't even have hair on down my cheek. I can't even grow a beard and shit. Look, there's not even hairy. Mate, you know what I mean? I'm 51. Yeah, so I always kind of had that baby face, this little bit of bum fluff and that. So after a while, I kept on going, and I think there was just too many stamps in my book, and then all of a sudden they started pulling me aside and having a look and stuff.
I can't even. I tried to sneak a pack of fucking cigarettes from over in when I went to Europe, I did like Greece and all that, and fucking, I like tried to sneak in an extra pack of fucking cigarettes, and they pinged me for it. I was like, what the fuck?
They're ruthless.